we're taking a lot of comments and questions from our viewers who are watching us live right now. Of course, there are many who are saying that N. Biren Singh has proven to be a partisan chief minister, just a chief minister for the Meiteis and not for the Kukis. And therefore, there is no confidence left in his leadership. He must step aside. How do you think this needs to be addressed? Because not only has there been a complete breakdown of trust between communities, now you have a situation where the chief minister is being accused of mishandling the situation and perhaps dereliction of duty on account of his own ethnic identity. People are questioning his stand and his handling of the entire situation and saying they have no confidence in him anymore.
I've spent over 15 years in the region. So with, like Subir also said, this region is a very complex region. I've been traveling there for the last 15 years, and the more I go there, I feel the less I know. Manipur is one of the most complex states out of all the states there, in my opinion. And this is a very, very unfortunate situation, like I've said before. Having said that, of course, fingers are going to be pointed at the chief minister. Of course, him being of Meitei descent is going to come into question. Let's not forget, though, that I believe his wife is Kuki, so I don't know if that allegation is really necessary. Having said that, sure, in retrospect, the situation could have been handled better. Sure, there could have been a quicker response system from the state government. This is not a new conflict. These are not fault lines that have suddenly come up. These are ancient historical fault lines. And, it takes very little for it to come to the fore. So this is something that they would have been aware of. Intelligence inputs would have been given to them, and just by the mere fact that they understand ethnic, tribal sort of relationships and differences so well, they would have known that the chances of this are very high. But my question here is that in the years that I have traveled to this state, I have seen that there has been a huge change. 10 years ago when I used to travel, there used to be a curfew at 4 o'clock. You couldn't go anywhere. You wouldn't see a certain population, post-school going population, because they'd all left the city, never to come back. In the last few years, I've seen the younger generation coming back, setting up businesses, hotels have propped up, the airports are looking better, the roads are looking better, the security situation has improved. Where is the responsibility of the local population themselves? Where are the elders? Where are the leaders of not just the Meiteis, but the Kukis, the Nagas that have inhabited this wonderful state for so many, generations? Where is their leadership? Where is their concern for, how far the state had gone to be only brought back by this unfortunate incidents back to square one? Where is their concern for the future? I mean, if this was happening, that low intensity conflicts were already happening. We already know that, there had been trouble brewing with the illegal settlements in the reserved areas. Where was the need to take out such large-scale rallies? Of course, it can be argued both ways that the state government also should not have permitted them to take out these rallies. But where is personal responsibility in this? Why do we lay all responsibility on the government, wherein at the end of the day, it is the population themselves that is going to be impacted the worst? We had come such a long way. And this violence has again brought Manipur in the consciousness of national media from the lens of conflict, which had changed, to the lens of development and peace and prosperity. So I think here it's not just the government, but all stakeholders that need to take the burden of this responsibility. And I think, they need to now, move forward with some amount of balanced sort of view on, and whatever their objections are, whatever their disagreement is with what the High Court has recommended, can be shown in a better way. Dissent cannot be an excuse for anarchy. I always say this.